Demigodz is back. D, we show you something. C, yeah. D, G. The boombox overload, a block overthrower. Hurricanes for my brain, knock your whole block over. Got a mask on my face, but it's not October. Hard to keep up with my pace.
Hey, what's up? This is John Z from Spliff Breaks, SpliffBreaks.com. Follow us on Twitter at SpliffBreaks. And this interview is in collaboration with Johnny Erwin behind the lens. Check him out at JohnnyErwin.com. Shouts out to one of our sponsors, Cariboo, for supporting us with some of this beer. And I'm chilling at a Fortune Sound Club in Vancouver, which is one of my favorite places to party at in Vancouver. And I'm here with none other than Apathy and Celph Titled from the Demigodz. What's up, fellas? How you doing?
What's up, brother?
Chilling. Good. Welcome to Vancouver. Correct me if I'm wrong, though, but this is the first time you're performing in our city. Is that correct?
We did a show in Whistler before.
Okay.
It was like a little ways out. But
yeah.
This is the first van show.
And you guys tour pretty consistently. What's kept you away from performing in Vancouver before?
Nothing. That's the thing. We don't ever like turn away or pick certain venues or areas or like that. It's all about the promoters reaching out to us and making it happen, you know. So
It's up to get at us, man. Get the business right. We'll be there.
Well, shouts out to Mainevent Shows and Fortune Sound Club.
Of course, that's the homies, man. Always family.
Tell me about the meaning behind the Demigodz name.
Yeah, the Demigodz was started by one of my best friends, Open Mike, who does all our graphics and he raps on the album. And Demigodz just basically means half human, half God. And I mean, it was probably just a cool thing for them at the time. And then I had heard about them prior to joining them, so they always had this cool mystique to them with the shit they rapped about. And it was 4 original dudes before I had been in there. And so when
What year was this?
This was like 1991, 92.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, this was a long time ago. And basically that's what it is. It's also a nod to the biblical representation of demigods. There's a passage about it who were represented as the juggernauts, you know, the when the gods came down and impregnated human wives and shit, you know. That's what it is. Half human, half God, half man, half amazing.
On your Twitter, you mentioned that you're a free and accepted marked Mason of the 4th degree.
Yep.
Can you elaborate on what being involved as a Mason does for your life, and does it play a role in the music you create?
Masonry is something I studied since 1993, which is 20 years now. And I was always, for the longest time, a majority of that time, I was under the perception that it was something evil, something that was submersive, something that was creepy, something that had a lot of, you know, conspiracy aspects to it and all that. And I was absolutely wrong. I was wrong for the longest time. You know, I used to read all these books and delve into it and was positive that I was absolutely right, and the sky was blue, the water is wet, and Masons are evil. I was positive of those things. Those are facts to me. And it was absolutely wrong. And the more that I studied it and the more that I started actually meeting Masons, I learned what Freemasonry is. And Freemasonry is a positive thing. It's all about making yourself be a better man. It's all about helping community, brotherly love, charity. There's hundreds of years of history of anti-Masonic sentiment. And where all that comes from is a whole bunch of ignorance, misinformation, and just people reacting and prejudging before they know what it's about.
Never be a better cracker rapper for a lack of better words. Batter up and bad as fuck a battle. Y'all the nerds, nerf balls in the Super Bowl. Absolutely absurd. Serve rappers like soup bowls with skulls for dessert. Surfs up, you certainly get sunk. Drive your whip off a pier with you tied up in a trunk. This is truck music. Ask your girlfriend, cause we fuck to it. Inside a SUV, I set you free.
Demigodz! 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 Demigodz!
That's real shit. That's real shit.
The new Demigodz album, Killmatic, solid album from start to finish. Seriously, I don't think I skip a song when I put that on. I use it to work out. It's a fucking great album. Like, you know what I mean? It's a great album. A standout song on it is Dead in the Middle, where you take a snippet of Big Pun's infamous verse from Twins off his album Capital Punishment. Tell us about the creation of that record and what influence Big Pun has had on you guys personally as MCs.
He made the beat.
I mean, when I try to sample hooks, no matter, I mean, you could go back to Eastern philosophy and listen to every time that I had a cut hook. I try to take some of the most classic, memorable lines that no one has really used yet. And I can't believe no one ever used Dead in the Middle of Little.
Dead in the middle of little did we know every riddle to middleman who didn't do diddly.
That's one of my favorite verses ever. I mean, I met Pun when he only had You Ain't a Killer out, and I met him at Rocksteady 20th anniversary in Rocksteady Crew in New York. And he was the nicest, coolest guy. He sat and talked to us for an hour about his upcoming future album, Capital Punishment.
You know, me and App, at the time that he broke into the game, like we were already MC, you know, we were already as rapping. So I can't say he's like a influence like the Canes and the Rakims and then the Cool G Raps, but he definitely helped sharpen us, you know what I'm saying? Like he made you recognize that style because he's definitely from the school of Cool G Rap and that type of stuff, and he took that style and just sharpened it so sharp.
Outside of Demigodz and even your own solo projects, you're also part of a much bigger collective, rappers called Army of the Pharaohs. The next Crew album is going to be called In Death Reborn. And I'm curious, what's the most exciting thing or moment that you look forward to the most when entering into an AOTP project?
I mean, just knowing that, I mean, the competition is fierce, you know, it's friendly competition, but that's what makes us so sharp. And when you listen to a song, it's just like a barrage of everyone trying to outdo each other and just attack. Like, it's just, it makes everyone so sharp, man.
The last verse I just wrote for that is an exact testament to that, because I knew I wanted to just go absolutely fucking berserk on it and do the illest lyrical shit I could. And Esoteric emailed me back and was like, that's a real asshole verse.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. But see, we all encourage that because we want to make the best music possible. Like, if we're going to make a song with all these MCs murdering everybody, they got to be murdering everybody. And there's no better way to,
another thing too is that everyone from the AOTP to our extended family, you know, like Slain and Ill Bill and Paz and everybody, I mean, these are some of the best lyricists that, you know, are on the planet right now. And that's what keeps us sharp. That's what keeps us, you know, staying up, is that we're all friendly, like brotherly competition.
Thank you guys so much for your time. Any last words for the people out there?
That's it.
Demigodz, Killmatic. Yo, it's a winner, baby.
Thanks a lot for your time tonight, guys.
Thank you, bro.
Absolutely. All right, brother.
Have a good time.
Word up.
Enjoy. Good luck on the tour, too.
Dead in the middle of little did we know. Dead in the middle of little did we know every riddle to middleman.
Before we get out of here, the name of our blog, like I said, is Spliff Breaks. Of course, SpliffBreaks.com. I'm curious, how does Apathy and Celph Titled enjoy Spliff Break when they get around to it, or do they?
He don't mess with it at all. He never has. He even raps about
how I don't smoke, yeah.
But yeah, it's everyday. I need my herbal medicine. You know, as my man Montel Williams. I don't know if y'all seen
the talk show host.
Yeah, the talk show host.
Yeah.
Now he has MS, so he's all pro like herbal medicine.
Are you serious? I didn't even know this.
No, and he's always like, he's straight up. His interviews, he'll be like, I wake up in the morning, and he calls it medicated. So I peeped it from him. I'm like, yo, I'm medicated. I don't got MS, but I medicate. You know what I'm saying? It's a good preventative medicine. You know what I mean? But yeah, like he said, shout to Montel Williams.
This is how we do it.
No, that's Montel Jordan.
That's Montel Jordan.
Okay.
Montel Williams is the boss 90s talk show host.
Yeah.
He like he said, he medicates every morning, and so do I. So
you know what? Matter of fact, it's funny because I always joke with him that weed ruins my life because it'll slow us up. It'll mess up.
We miss the flights because we
miss flights because I'll be ready to go and I'm like, yo, I'm ready. I want to be early to this interview.
You know, and you non-weed smokers know what it's about. How annoying that shit is when, you know, it's going down like that. But hey, it's like I said, I gotta medicate, man.
I want to be on time and I want to be where we gotta go. And they're like, yo, hold on, I'm rolling this blunt. Hold on, we gotta wait for this dude with the trees and all this shit.
It's about medicating.
That's gonna get annoying after a while.
It drives me fucking crazy.
Yeah, but if you blaze, then you'd be in the same way.
I don't give a fuck though. I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, you know,
people
I
do
just
what they
can't
do,
quit.
yeah.
You know, my whole crew puffs. So
Yeah.
I smoke more fucking weed secondhand than most motherfuckers smoke in their life.